Hi there, this is Lovelyn Bassey. This is an introduction that I always make in all of my videos, whether it's at the beginning, the middle, or at the end. And it brings me to my topic for today about the way you introduce yourself. The way you introduce yourself in different arenas sets the tone for how people engage with you. It tells them the kind of person you are. It tells them more, it gives them a bit of more information about whether to do business with you, whether to be friends with you, whether to avoid you, all of that good stuff and bad stuff. So we need to be careful what we say to people about us. So let's work with some examples. And the very first one I'm going to tell you is something that a lot of, let me say business people, let me just use that term, business people make. I was on a platform where someone was introducing themselves and they said, occupation, I am in road. I work in roads. And for the life of me, I was thinking, why would you say something like that? She should have said occupation construction. Because it doesn't matter whether you are tarring the road, whether you're the one driving the truck, whatever that construction vehicle is called, whether you're the one pouring the tar in, whatever it is you do in that whole scenario. Yes, you're working with roads, but it's still part of construction. Yes, when you drill it down into road works, but it's still part of construction. So she could have introduced herself much better. Now everybody's thinking, okay, maybe she's just a tar pourer. They are not thinking very highly of her. Now, another person introduces themselves and they say, occupation, I'm in business. That is also not an introduction. You can either be self-employed or an entrepreneur, or you can say, I am a businesswoman or I am a businessman. So your introduction is very, very important. It gives people an idea about you. Your introduction does not have to be an essay. It doesn't have to be about you boasting about who you are, where you've been. When I say who you are, I mean like who you've met, where you've been, which presidents, which prime ministers, which celebrities. No, let me tell you something. Most people do not care about all of that. That is the truth. If I am meeting you for the first time and you go on about how you've met this governor, that governor, I'm just thinking, why am I hearing all of this? What does it have to do with the business I'm trying to conclude with you? So you have to be very careful that you don't come off as pompous in your introduction, but you also have to be careful that you don't belittle yourself in your introduction, because belittling yourself is very, very dangerous for business. People will not take you seriously and they may not even purchase from you or do business with you because they think that person doesn't know what they are doing. Now, I can talk to someone and in my entire conversation, I do not tell them that I'm a lawyer. And I can talk to someone and the entire conversation, I do not even tell them that I am in the health industry. I can also talk to someone and the entire conversation, I do not tell them that I own a grocery store. Not every conversation and meeting should be like you are looking for a job or it's a CV. Now, there's nothing wrong with looking for a job. But when you're having social conversations, let me tell you something. If people feel like you're always selling yourself as if you want them to hire you, they're going to start avoiding you. So remember, what you say about yourself is not just about your dressing. Yes, dress the way you want to be addressed. That is so key. I cannot say that enough. I cannot say that any better. Whoever made that statement was absolutely 100% on the mark. But also, speak about yourself the way you want people to see you. If you want them to see you as knowledgeable, be smart about what you say. Don't tell them, listen, I know this. I know how all of this works. Listen, that could rub them off the wrong way. And you might lose money in that as well. So be careful what you say to people. Be careful how you say that to people. Say only what is relevant. If you've ever been to an American embassy visa interview, you will know very well that you should only answer the questions that you are asked, not the question you think they want the answer to. This is something that I have worked on myself, and I tell my staff all the time, answer the question I am asking you, not the one you think I want to hear. Because if you answer the one that you think I want to hear, you have not answered the one I'm asking you, which means I don't have my answer to who you are in that particular thing I've asked you. And it kind of leaves me with, this person is not a straight shooter. They can't talk straight. Okay. So, one of the other thing before I close the video, I just want to give you one more example. I have people saying to me, "Oh, your videos, you always say this is Lovelyn Bassey." I'm like, "Yeah, you have to know who is talking to you. Like that is my name, and my name is part of me. If you walk up to me and call me Mama Eken or Mama one of my children, the way I would look at you, I would say, "Excuse me, I am their mother, yes, but I have my own identity. So you best refer to me by my own name, not Mama whoever. Refer to me as my own name because I have my identity outside of my children and outside being a mother." And just saying this is Lovelyn Bassey just tells people this is who is speaking to you. And now they associate Lovelyn Bassey, the me, Lovelyn Bassey, to entrepreneurship. They associate it to motivation. They may not even think that I'm a lawyer. They may not even associate it to lawyers, to being a lawyer. So, how you introduce yourself, what you associate yourself with, how you put yourself forward really matters. Don't make people think you're full of shit. Well, you're full of stuff. Let's take that back. Don't make people think you're full of stuff, okay? And don't make them think you're full of yourself. All right. This has been Lovelyn Bassey. Work on how you present yourself. Say the right things at the right time and at the right place. Have a wonderful one and stay blessed. Bye.